Hi everyone. On the 27th of April 2013, me and my good friend Phil Hobson decided to get the Qxe2 to Doncaster because the Premier Chess event at Trafford Park got cancelled. Not good. Although I am only 155 ECF, there was only 2 sections at this event, under 150 and open, so I had to do the open as a result. So it is going to be very tough and complex. The open and plenty of strong 180 plus players, with some competitive major level players as well. And over the course of these 6 games, you are going to see me do mental combat with them. The first game was versus the strongest player by far at Buxton Chess Club, FM Robert Shaw. I couldn't have really got a harder first round pairing. He's 207 ECF. My only hope was that he's prone to time trouble, but the fact his rapid is 6 points higher than his long says to me that he can play fast if needed. I nearly played 1d4 because I knew he sweats double king pawn openings, but I fancy trying out the Vienna before. This is a sort of delayed king's gambit. It is aggressive and tactical, so a good choice for a rapid game, although perhaps not a good choice for your 207. He played d5, striking back in the centre. This is clearly the best move. F takes e5, knight takes e5 and d3. The old main line. This move is based on the tactical justification, which I will show you. Other moves are one of the main moves is knight f3, and we've got queen e2 is interesting as well. d3. Now you might think queen h4 check looks strong, but it is bad because the line goes g3, knight takes g3, knight f3, queen h5, knight takes d5. Now Black Cat answered the threat of knight takes c7 by moving his king to d8 because knight f4 was threatened, and then the knight drops on g3. So he has to take the rook, take Black's rook, king moves, take that. Now the knight is trapped, both knights get trapped, but after this continuation, White is a pawn up for insufficient compensation. So he played knight takes c3, b takes c3 and d4. A key move. White is prevented from playing d4 himself, then White has a strong centre and the bishop can come to d3 aiming at h7. Now White's bishop has to settle for a more modest position on e2. Knight f3, White gambits c3 because it's doubled anyway, and plus that d4 pawn's a pain in the backside, so glad to get rid of it. Knight c6, bishop e2, bishop e7. This move actually took me out of book. I've only looked at the bishop being deployed on c5. This continuation. And John Nunby Mac helped him very fast from this position donkeys years ago. I've had a game against it with the black side actually, which ended in a tough and complex draw. But I should have won. Bishop e7. Castles at queen 1. The standard plan in the opening is where the f plan gets deployed aggressively, like the Grand Prix attack is another example. White manoeuvres the queen to an aggressive post on the king side via e1. White is structurally lost with fragmented queenside pawns, so he must take advantage of his trump cards, such as the advanced c5 pawn in the open f file and the fact that Black doesn't have a knight near the king side. f6, undermining the spearhead at e5. I played queen g3, a routine and bad move. I should have played e takes f6, but I didn't want to lose e5 this easily. Bishop takes and bishop a3 was suggested after the game. But after this can't be good for White. But to be honest, White gets nothing if Black knows it well. So maybe I should play the Italian Lopez or something and bin this trash. Have to see what Brandon recommends. Queen g3, f takes e5. I thought I could just play bishop h6, but the problem is he just plays bishop f6. Although bishop h6 is actually still given as the best move. But then this is still pretty bad for White. Just pawn down. For not very much at all. Knight takes e5, rook takes. And c3 drops in unfavourable circumstances. So I'm a pawn down for nothing now, not the best start to the event. You could have tried sacking it to this, and it's a very good position, but it's unnecessary. c6. These moves have actually all been played before. I played Bishop E2. Previously played was Rook B1, but this is hardly an improvement, and Black still won the game fairly comfortably. Bishop E6, Bishop G4, a very bad move, but I was a pawn having nothing anyway. Check, takes, and now Rook E8. Black had stronger actually. He should have just played Queen A4, and I did a move like this on the black side once. The point is just to try and win C2, and of course, moving the rook to defend it drops A2, and the fact is that white is dropping the pawn because Queen E2 is unplayable because the bishop's hanging, and if C2 drops, then D3 will as well, then the C pawn queens. I should have played Rook F1 in this position, and then I get a bit of counterplay actually. It's discontinuation, because if this pawn gets taken, then Bishop G5 wins. Yeah, I get some play in this position. Might have got him thinking as well. But I played this horrible move, and now Queen A4 is even stronger because now the rook is on E8 instead of A8. And this just shows what a poor move Queen F3 is. I was trying to open the bishop while preventing the rook invasion on E2, but it is just poor. He played Queen D5, still a good move. And now that I should have grovelled with Queen D1, but white is lost. Bishop G3, H5. This is just depressing. White is a pawn down, and black's heavy pieces can now close in for the kill, because white's rook isn't going to see the light of day anytime soon. If I take the queen, then this is obviously hopeless. Black's extra pawn isn't doubled anymore, and the rook penetration on E2 is next. I played queen bundled with Queen G4, and now if you want to try and spot a simple tactic for black, pause the video. Queen takes A2. My back rank is very weak, and Queen D1 was forced, but Queen D5, if I try and grab A7, then ouch, get fought. After Rook C1, now comes another horrible blow. Again, if I try and spot it, similar motif. So another pawn to the back rank. I mean, this was just too depressing. I just resigned in this position, but it's a bit lost anyway. I thought I had Queen D7 in this position, but then he just sacks the queen for the rook on C1 with another back rank trick, and then Rook E1 mate. Yeah, I've just lost all my pawns. There's enough. I'm 4 pawns behind. He's well got the queen. I've got no counter play. Just resign. So overall, a bit of a pasting off a very strong play with numerous tactical sites galore. Not good, but see if I can bounce back from that horror show. And please leave in the comments some thoughts. Thanks very much.